जी महाराज
I pay my humble obeisances to all the devotees present here. We went to Srila today and also listened about Markandeya Hari-katha. And after that, we went there's so much crowd there. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is very kind. There's so much mercy. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is Saptam Goswami.
Not working. All the first benches to yes. All first benchers do the Hari-katha, listen the Hari-katha very well. Please said this. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is the Saptam Goswami, seventh Goswami. We have listened about the six Goswamis, Shri Rup Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath, that Avishtapu. These six Goswamis, they done the Mahaprabhu desire. They fulfill the Mahaprabhu's desire. They, all the six Goswamis, done all the things which were said by Mahaprabhu, like the Dham Prakashan, that also forms the deity by their own heart. All the Dham was unable to see. We are unable to see, but by these six Goswamis, we were able to see all the Dham, all the deities the form of Krishna. Only this was Mahaprabhu said to all the six Goswami that you have to do all these things. Mahaprabhu also tells that you have to publish the Granth and you have to preach all over the world. And the main thing the Mahaprabhu gave to Sanatan Goswami is that you have to give the Vaishnav Shuddha Sadachar, the pure Vaishnav Sadachar, the Vaishnav what they have to follow, they have to do. And Mahaprabhu also tells that all the up sampradayas which were not good at that time, you have to remove that. So all sampradayas, Sajya, Sakhi, Beki, Aul, Baul, Neda, all these sampradayas you have to remove and establish the pure Vaishnav Dharma. In Bangla, we said, in Bangla, there is a katha about the Shakti, that there is so many up sampradaya, the sampradaya which is not even good at all, which are giving the Mayavad. They said that eat meat and say Hari Bol. You can you can eat meat, you can do illicit sex, but if you done Harinam, what will happen? All the prad can be removed. This up sampradaya say this. And what they say? That you can go toward another lady and stay with her. This is the stupid nonsense. Bhagwan never said this. The person who follows the Bhagwan, who never eat any kind of meat, fish, onion, garlic, he didn't ever eat. Who follows Bhagwan, always they will eat like a vegetarian, eat prasadam. But Up Sampradaya says that you can eat everything what you want, just you say Hari Bol, Hari Bol. This is not the right way. I forgot the Bangla. You have to do Atma Shanti. You have to uh, give peace to your soul. Whatever your soul needs, what your mind needs, give it to your soul. Whatever you want, you can do. But all the Sahajiya, all the Sampradaya people who are not in this Sampradaya say this, that you can do whatever you want. Our, our Tridandi Maharaj says, when I move with Tridandi Maharaj in Chabbis Pargana, they says that these people are doing dramas. They are they are just saying that they are uh, wait. Huh. When you do the Naam Ucharan, when you take the pure Naam, when you take the Bhagwan pure Naam, what will happen? All the things will be removed from all your offenses get removed. Guruji is telling about the shlok, Ahar Shuddhi. When your food is pure, when your food is not pure, when what will happen? Your mind will not into the Bhagwan when your food is impure. The when you're taking the good food, you're taking the prasadam, your mind will be with the Bhagwan. Your mind will get into the Bhagwan. We want Nirbhik Vakta, a person who have not any kind of fear. The Bhakti Vedanta Dandi Maharaj has huge body and a tilak, very huge tilak he put on his head. And in the large Sabha, he says, without any fear, about the Upsampradaya, that how they saying the false thing. He, that when he preach all everywhere, he without any fear said about the Bhagavan, always doing the Harinam and follows all the pure thing. So many devotees came from America and Australia. You can see that they put on the tilak. You can see. Stand up. She's from America. So many people from different countries came here. She always listened Hari-katha. Then she came. And so many money she spent and came here in the Navadvipa Dham Parikrama. Also, she went to the Chobis Pargana and do the preaching there. You only spent 70 rupees and she spent around 1 lakh rupees to came here in the Navadvipa Dham Parikrama. She is not wearing any kind of western dress. She is wearing a sari, the Indian dress. And what we are doing in this India, we are unable to know how to wear the dress, how to wear the sari. But she is following the Indian culture. This is the Shuddha Sadachar, the pure thing to follow in the Vaishnava Dharma. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he says to Sanatan Goswami that Vaishnava Shuddha Sadachar, the pure Vaishnava etiquettes, you have to publish that Granth by writing this. If the person have not the Shuddha Sadachar, the pure etiquettes of the Vaishnava, then he cannot attain the bhakti, he cannot attain the Bhagwan. Guruji is telling about the shloka. Ahar Shuddhi, Chitta Shuddhi. If your ahar is not shuddh, if your food is not pure, what will happen? Your mind is not pure. And if your mind is not pure, you are unable to get the Bhagwan. You have to do the bhajan. Bhakti Vinod Thakur, he says, he do the katha all around the world. He, he fulfill all the wishes of the Mahaprabhu. What he says, what the teaching he gives. And he published the Granth, so many Granth. And in different language, he published the Granth. And the especially he he written the Jaiv Dharma. You have to read that Granth. This is very special, very main Granth. The, the Jaiv Dharma and the Chaitanya Shikshamrit Granth he is written. You have to read. Bhaktivinoda Thakur have written so many Granth, so many books. And different thing he give in that Granth. And we are able to see that Bhaktivinoda Thakur is the district magistrate, very high post, and he thinking that my all life spent in this materialistic thing, that I'm fighting toward anybody and doing court cases, and I'm unable to do any bhajan. Bhakti Vinod Thakur ji thinking that time, and what he done then, but he says that my life has spent and I unable to do any bhajan. Lavdva Sudurlabham Shlok. And Bhagavatam it says that the human life is very difficult and human life is for the Bhagwan bhajan. Only for the Bhagwan bhajan. God created man after his own creation, after his own image. What is the meaning of that? That God created all the humans, bricks, and animals, all everybody after his own creation, image. Sorry, but nobody can do bhajan like animals, like plant are unable to do bhajan, but humans are able to do bhajan. We have two ears, we have two eyes, we have a mouth from which we have to do the bhajan. We have to listen Hari-katha. We have to see the Vaishnav. God created man after his own image. That's why it says that, that what is the meaning of the human body, that you have to do the bhajan. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that my life spent in all this materialistic thing, and I'm unable to do the bhajan. I want to do the want to go to Vrindavan. And when Bhaktivinoda Thakur, on the way of the uh, Vrindavan, he is nearby the Tadikeshwar Mandir, and he spent the night there. And in the night time, Swam Mahadev, Shivji, came that time. Mahadev says to the Bhaktivinoda Thakur that you are the Siddh, you are the pure devotee, you are the Priyajan of Srimati Radhika, you are the Manjari, you are the Nitya Sakhi, you all eternal Sakhi, the Kamala Manjari of Srimati Radhika. That you have to do one special thing for the Mahaprabhu. You have to prakash it, you have to preach about the, you have to find the Gaur Naam, you have to preach about the God name and the Gaur Dham. He established the Mahaprabhu birthplace. When you are, when you see the that time in the Mahaprabhu birthplace, there are so many Muslims and made their graveyard there. So and changed the name of Mayapur to Miapur and Vrindavan to Fakirabad and Mathura, Mirabad, Manirabad. That all the Muslim people changed the name of the Mahaprabhu Leela, Krishna Leela birthplace, changed their name to the Muslim names. Then Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Shivji says to Bhakti Vinod Thakur, you have to find the Mahaprabhu's place and you have to preach about the Mahaprabhu. After listening this, that Bhaktivinoda Thakur came in the Godrum Dweep and do his bhajan. And he was thinking that how can I predict where is the Mahaprabhu birthplace? How can I find that? Then Bhaktivinoda Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in his own autobiography, he written about this in the midnight of around 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. in the midnight. He was doing the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. That that time, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, uh, around 12 in the midnight, his eyes opens and he sees near the bank on the opposite of the river that in the very dark night he is able to see some uh, shininess light coming from the opposite side of the river, and that light, in that light he is able to see the Mahaprabhu, Gadadhar, Nityananda Prabhu, and they are doing the kirtan with the mridang and the kartal, and they are doing the the dance. And what they say is Hare-hara. How beautifully they says is. And after that, Bhaktivinoda Thakur sees that all born from that, his all Mahaprabhu and all the associates born from his eyesight, and he was thinking that this is a special place. And the next day, in the early morning, after crossing that river, and the river river color is the about blue in color, and they are able to see Ganga and the Yamuna. In one side, it is of white color. White color is of Ganga, and other side the Sham color, the Neel color, blue color is of Yamuna, and he's crossing that river. The one water is of blue color and the one is of uh, white color. So the Ganga and the Yamuna, he is able to see the two rivers are flowing at the same time. The time is very less, 5 minutes more. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur crossed the rivers, and that I will cross the river and I will go there. When we go in the Mayapur, yesterday or we are gone to the Mahaprabhu birthplace. Gurudev is asking to everybody, when did we go to Mayapur? Where Bhaktivinoda Thakur present at the place of the Mahaprabhu birthplace, and he sees that there is so many graves. That the place was full of graveyard, and he sees in the between that there is a tulsi. So many tulsi are grown. The place where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu take birth, there are so many tulsi were grown there. And Bhakti Vinod Thakur asked to all the peoples present there, you did you place tulsi there? You are the Muslim. Muslim don't do puja of the puja arti of the tulsi. So why did you plant this? Then and, and in Muslim people, they are doing all the opposite thing of the Hindus. Whatever we do, if we are praying for tulsi, they are not doing. If we if we are if we have shikha, they have the shikha on their on the beard because their beard is too large on the face. They have choti. All the things are opposite. That we with know that the Ganga is so much pure, and we are doing the stuti of the Ganga, and they say the Ganga is impure. Whatever we do, they do in the opposite. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says to them, "You are the Muslim, and you are planting the tulasi here. Only Hindu people plants, and that without tulsi, Bhagavan cannot accept anything. Even if you do the bhog to Bhagavan without tulsi, Bhagavan will never eat that. Take that. Sorry. That old Muslim person said to Bhaktivinoda Thakur that we never plant any tulsi here. It simultaneously by their own grows here. Whatever type of grain we put, whatever type of seed we put here, but the tulsi grown automatically it by its own. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur thinks that surely it is the Mahaprabhu's birthplace, but Bhaktivinoda Thakur have to know have have to see the Shastra, what is written, and he sees in the Shastras that what is the actual place of the birthplace of the Mahaprabhu, but from how much distance from Ganga it is present. S- from the London Museum. From there, Bhaktivinoda Thakur take the map of the Navadvip Dham from the London, and then he surely said that this is the Mahaprabhu's Janmsthan, Mahaprabhu's birthplace. So many people says that this is not the birthplace of the Mahaprabhu that time, that because the river flowing in a different direction that time, but due to the change of the direction of the river, what happens? People says different things. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they tell about the birthplace of Mahaprabhu to the Jagannath Babaji Maharaj, to the Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, and he calls from the Vrindavan to the Navadvip Dham, to the Mayapur. He is around 144 years. How much his age is? 144 years. Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj. And his servant name is Bihari Das, I guess. And he always carries the Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj on his head, and came from the jungle, came from the forest. And Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj came with his servant to the Navadvip from Mayapur, from Suryakund to the Mayapur. When Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj came here in the Mayapur, in the birthplace of the Mahaprabhu, then he uh, jumped from the head of the his servant, and how Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj opened his eyes, like uh, opened his eyes. His servant opened his eyes by his hand, and when he came here in the Mahaprabhu's birthplace, he started dancing very that he is not of old age, and he says that this is the place of the birthplace of Mahaprabhu. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur tells about the Mahaprabhu birthplace and Muslim people. says